to the much awaited South African Loyalty Awards winners announcement. So what I just want to share with you, you can't see any names on here. This is the trophy that we'll be handing out to the winners. This is the truth version, so it doesn't have any winners' names on. We just do a replica for ourselves. But I am looking at the lineup of all of the trophies in front of me and can't wait to hand them out to the successful winners. So without further ado, how does the actual Loyalty Awards work? How is it processed? I just want to take you through, sorry, 1 second. There we go, sorry, I needed to skip a slide. Sorry, forgive me. So I'm the chair of the judging panel. The reason I'm sharing this with you is simply to say, I don't actually do the judging because as a company like Truth, we're involved with so many great loyalty brands in South Africa. We would be terribly conflicted if we were judges. So we process the awards on behalf of the industry. And on the day of the final judging, I just make sure, along with my colleague Lauren, that absolutely every process is followed properly. The judging process itself is against extremely clear criteria that are outset in the entry forms. And there are 4 separate assessment checkpoints, if that makes sense, to make sure that the judging is stress test and absolutely robust, because we feel there's a lot of gravitas that is placed upon these awards. We do find sometimes that a particular category may not have a winner. Maybe the quality of entries wasn't strong enough to actually yield a full outright winner. If that's the case, and we feel there has been some good work presented, we have made the choice maybe to offer a highly commended recognition. And in some cases, no winner and no highly commended at all. We feel that that is more important than allowing work to come through if it's not strong enough. So I'd like to introduce to you our judging panel. Many of these individuals you may know. We have Angelo Clayton, who used to work in the South African retail industry, but he's now based overseas in Australia. Andrew Hall is also based overseas now in the UK, having come from the marketing industry, CRM industry in South Africa. Matt Oldham is UK based, and Matt and I are co-judges on the Loyalty Magazine Awards, which is based out of the UK, but actually covers global awards. And I've known Matt for many years when he originally used to visit South Africa at the start of the Avios program. Bronwyn Rowland, I don't think any of us need any introduction to Bronwyn, but she was the marketing director and IT director of Pick n Pay, but now is with Tata Consultancy, a whole world of experience. On the right there, we see Eunice Patel. I'm sorry, Eunice, I see that my video is covering your face. My apologies. Eunice Patel is Insights Director at the Virgin Active Group in South Africa. We have Sonia Fourie, who is previously with many brands, but most previously, prior to setting up her own business, was with heading up ABSA Rewards. Nick Bednall has a lot of experience in CRM and marketing agency environment and has previously worked for the Y Group. Zandile Manana. Zandile has a whole list of blue chip companies that he has worked for, but most recently the Edcon Group, and prior to that we actually met first of all when he worked as marketing director for Builders. Wendy Nola needs no introduction, I don't think, to anyone in South Africa, but a very esteemed consumer journalist, and she adds an incredible insight always from the consumer point of view. And Candice Goodman. Candice, like myself, is running her own business, Mobitainment, and is a very well regarded business in digital mobile marketing. So we really do have a great experience on the judging panel. So before I start, we have a few words from Matt Oldham, and particularly I wanted Matt to say a few words because of his viewpoint about the South African industry, actually being someone who isn't based here, but his viewpoint because he sees the rest of the world. And we always think maybe sometimes, maybe we're not strong enough versus the rest of the world. Well, Matt's going to tell us differently. Okay, I've just heard a few folks putting their hands up saying they can't hear Matt very well. So I'm just going to make sure the volume, and I'll start it again. My apologies. We're going to put the volume on the absolute highest. Sorry, everybody. Let's try this again. We're going to start Matt again.
Marketplaces. I think these South African success stories really shine a light on those businesses that put loyalty in the heart of their business. And I'm sure that will be absolutely vital in maintaining valuable customer relationships in these challenging times.
Okay, I see a few folks have fed back to us. They couldn't hear the audio very well. We've checked in with some of the participants who are saying they can hear it. So I'm not too sure how to assist everybody if you're not able to hear it, because we are getting feedback that the audio is being heard. So let's keep going, because we have quite a few videos and sound bites, but obviously I want you to be able to hear it. It's critical. So straight into the best program of the year, retail. So it's the very first category, and a very ferociously competed for category. And we do have highly commended. We have 2 brands who are coming through as highly commended, and then we have 1 winner. So the 2 brands that are highly commended are Pick n Pay and Checkers. And I'm going to play for you the judges' take on Pick n Pay and Checkers.
Pick n Pay is to be commended for the scale of the value given back to consumers through their Smart Shopper point system, their personalized discounts and vouchers. They also offer real-time redemption, which is a real differentiator for Smart Shopper.
And then for Checkers.
Hey guys, Andrew Hall here. Very privileged to be part of the judging panel again for the South African Loyalty Awards. And my special shout out goes to Checkers. Wanted to make a mention of what a great platform I thought Extra Savings was. First year in, really impressive data, and what I loved was the variety of digital engagement platforms they use to drive the loyalty program. I'm going to keep a special eye out for where this goes to in the future, but congratulations and well done to the Extra Savings team. Great work, keep it up. Cheers.
Thank you, Andrew. So our winner for the best loyalty program of the year for the 2nd year running is Clicks. Congratulations to the Clicks team. And we have Wendy Nola with her view from the judges of why Clicks won this award.
25 years on, the Clicks Club Card is still innovating and remaining relevant. We were impressed by the use of COVID-19 to encourage more people to use the app rather than swiping their cards. Clicks really is leading the way for the best loyalty program for its customers.
Congratulations, Clicks. To our next category, the best loyalty program of the year, financial services. And for financial services, we do have a highly commended. The highly commended award goes to Old Mutual. Congratulations, Old Mutual. And Andrew Hall would like to say a few words about your recognition.
A really massive well done to the Old Mutual Rewards team on what they have done. They have certainly been pioneering rewards into financial services and how that they fundamentally change the buying and savings culture of South Africa. What they've done is commendable. Their data and results to date have been magnificent, and just from me, huge congratulations, well done on the award, and keep on pushing, keep on changing the financial landscape of South Africa. Well done.
And our winner of the financial services best program of the year is eBucks, again for the 2nd year running. Well done, eBucks. And Wendy Nola will be able to give our judges commentary for eBucks.
FNB eBucks is still innovating after 2 decades. The program is offering members more rewards, many of them segmented and personalized, and members have the ability to track, access, and spend rewards all on one platform.
Thank you, Wendy. We now move on to the best loyalty program of the year for restaurants and QSR. I'm pleased to say that we definitely have a highly commended as well as a winner. And the highly commended award goes to
King Pie Loyalty Program is impressive, simple, and effective. The program has driven strong numbers, proving its value to the business. It is a simple and effective program for its members.
And the winner of the QSR Restaurant Best Loyalty Program of the Year, again for the second year running, is Kauai. Congratulations to the team at Kauai, and we're going to be hearing from Ros and Lorna in a short while, so I'm sure they'll be super excited to come to present knowing this now that they didn't know a few minutes ago. And Bronwyn Rowland would like to give her view on why Kauai are the winners.
Kauai offers great value for the customers via a very attractive app and loyalty program. The customer retention is very strong, which is impressive. The in-app payment is innovative and creates a frictionless experience for their customers, especially in COVID-19 times. They have created partnerships with blue chip brands, bringing great synergies and wide appeal and redemption ability.
Thank you, Bronwyn. Moving on to the next category, the best loyalty program of the year, open category. That might seem a rather strange title, but actually it's a necessary catchment of some of the programs that don't fit traditionally just in retail or just in financial services. It may be coalition programs that span multi-industries. We actually don't have a highly commended for the open category, but we do have an outright winner. And again, I'm very proud to say for the second year running, My School, My Village, My Planet. So Peter Twine, who runs the My School, My Village Planet, speaks to us the day after tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, forgive me. And you'll get a feeling for exactly why or how they achieve such great results. So we have Matt Oldham from the UK. Matt is extremely passionate about this program, and he has had the honor as well of judging the My School, My Village, My Planet program in the UK as part of the Loyalty Magazine Awards, which, as I said, is much broader than the UK. And My School, My Village, My Planet were winners of those global awards. So let's hear what Matt has to say.
So I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the best loyalty program in the open category is My School, My Village, My Planet. As a UK-based judge, I can genuinely say this is one of the best loyalty programs in the world, not just South Africa. The techniques used are exemplary and the results extraordinary. And they managed to keep that going, keeping it fresh and evolving it for such a long period of time. It's fantastic. It puts the power back in the hands of the members and creates such a strong emotional connection. So congratulations to all involved.
Thank you, Matt. The My School, My Village, My Planet team, I'm sure you heard his words that he thinks that your program is one of the best, if not the best program in the entire world. So what a quote that you'll be able to use within your system. The best loyalty program of the year, B2B. So this is obviously a less well-known category because it's not consumer facing, it's how brands service their businesses or their clients who may not be consumer facing. So we actually felt the entries we didn't find an outright winner, but we absolutely wanted to give recognition to one particular brand who impressed us. And we'd love to see this support in terms of them being highly commended by the judges as an encouragement for other brands within the B2B category to come forward and really share what they're doing, because we know there's awesome work out there, but also for the company concerned to keep going on what you're doing, follow your strategy and keep proving that it's strategically powerful for your results. and the brand is SA Taxi, and their loyalty program is called SA Taxi Rewards. And we have Sonia Fourie, who would like to say a few words about it.
The SA Taxi loyalty program is one of the newer programs having been successfully launched in the South African market. What sets SA Taxi and their loyalty program apart from other players in the industry is the unique and congruent customer proposition. This proposition seamlessly integrates with their brand promise and identity, which is further accentuated by a carefully selected and integrated partner base. This is an exceptional program that we definitely hope to hear a lot more of in the future.
Thank you, Sonia. Best community or environmental initiative or campaign of the year. So we had some really interesting entries for this category. I think with COVID-19 hitting everybody, every industry, it gave the opportunity for brands to showcase a different approach potentially around how they could help the less fortunate in times of more distress. But the winner, without question, from the judges is again, My School, My Village, My Planet. So Eunice Patel has a few words to say upon this.
My School, My Village, My Planet continues to drive value for communities and the environment by delivering a unique proposition to its customers.
Thank you, Eunice. We now have a different category, the Best Loyalty Technology Vendor of the Year. So obviously this may be a category that obviously isn't necessarily known at all by consumers, but for those of us in the industry, a critical category for the success of programs and a fiercely competitive environment. Having worked with so many brands who all obviously need technology, they're all technology led, we see how competitive this is and we see what great technology there is out there. We do have a highly commended and we do have a winner. So the highly commended award goes to Retail Engage. To say a few words about Retail Engage, we have Angelo Clayton. Angelo, in his background, in his work in South Africa across many big retailers, headed up IT divisions that supported loyalty and customer facing initiatives. So he absolutely understands this space, and here are his words.
Retail Engage provide a holistic solution. Their innovative capability for Bonsella caters to a wide range of consumers across multiple channels, including WhatsApp. Most notably, Retail Engage succeeds in vast point-of-sale integration in the broader retail environment, which is an enormous challenge that they've managed to achieve.
Thank you very much, Angelo. And our winner is a brand that may be less well known because it has started work within South Africa, but is actually internationally based. But the level of work that they have delivered in South Africa is absolute world class, and the judges felt that it needed recognition, even though it's not a South African based company. It absolutely, or South African owned company, it absolutely has offices here and services the South African loyalty industry. So the winner is Comark, and to talk about Comark we have Zandile.
Comark have shared a great Old Mutual case study which illustrates their capabilities. Their solution ticks all the boxes for a great loyalty program and is flexible for different clients.
Thanks, Zandile. Our next category is the best short-term marketing campaign of the year. And this was fiercely competitive. And I remember much debate with the judges around this. We do have a highly commended and we have a winner. So the highly commended goes to Vodacom, and the Vodacom voiceover, not Vodacom voiceover, but effectively Angelo will talk to us why Vodacom is highly commended for this category.
What an impressive campaign by Vodacom, which was clearly successful, not only commercially, but also beneficial to customers. and has provided significant insight to their overall customer loyalty strategy. Well executed and a great stepping stone to further leverage the loyalty capability to enhance their customer experience.
Thanks, Angelo. And the winner is Clicks. Nick would like to say a few words about why Clicks won this campaign.
Clicks shows an exceptional execution and commercial performance with strong conversion across many channels.
Thanks, Nick. Digging the Movember there. Moving to almost one of the final categories for the awards, the most innovative use of technology for loyalty. So this is different from the loyalty technology vendor. So the loyalty technology vendor won by Comark, highly commended for Retail Engage, are the providers to the industry for the technology platforms typically. This award is around recognizing innovative technology that is clearly making a difference for the life of the consumers, of the members of those programs. So we absolutely want to give two recognitions. One is highly commended, one is a winner. Highly commended is for the Snap and Save platform and the Snap and Save program. It's not just a platform. It is a platform in its own right, but it is actually a program in its own right. And we have Candice Goodman, who would like to say a few words.
Snap and Save's Till-Slip OCR rewards technology is outstanding, allowing members to shop anywhere and still get cash back. The technology they have provided for Vitality, PPC, Multiply and Finish offer customers rewards for what they purchase, not where they shop. Their technology bypasses the need for point-of-sale integration.
Thanks, Candice. And the winner of the most innovative use of technology for loyalty for the second year winning is eBucks. We do get to hear all about this tomorrow, and we have a pre-recorded session with Johan Mulman, who talks through very openly around the innovation behind running the eBucks program and how it has improved the lives of its members. So we really look forward to that tomorrow. And Nick would like to say a few words around the winners of this category.
F&B eBucks impressed the judges with more and more customer innovation this year. The eBucks platform put through a raft of impressive changes and enhancements. They really do set the bar for customer innovation and delivery, and they up their game every single year, which is a tough act to follow.
Thanks, Nick. I think what Nick, when we were discussing this as judges, what we commented on is last year's eBucks were the winner of this category. They were already doing incredibly advanced, innovative thinking. So to be able to go another step further, and obviously to stay ahead for next year, they're going to have to go another step further then. So let's see if that can keep improving and keep innovating. Thanks, Nick. The last main category, but then we have a couple of extra acknowledgements to make. The last main category is the best use of multi-channel loyalty communication and engagement. And what we were looking for here really was exactly what it says, the multi-channel effect and proven results by those different channels for different segments and different processes that your customers have to go through to yield the benefit from your program. So our winner of this category is Clicks, and this is our final official category. I'd like to congratulate Clicks having won 3 of the awards. They are the most recognized of the brands who have entered the loyalty awards. We do see other brands, eBucks and My School, My Village, My Planet, picking up 2 main winner categories themselves. But for Clicks, it is 3 winner awards, forgive me, can't mistake the 2. So Candice would like to say a few words about the Clicks performance for this category.
Clicks have achieved some great results with year-on-year improvements across all channels. For example, monthly app sessions, social channels, and email and SMS communications. The Club Card proposition caters for traditional channels as well as for the more tech-savvy customers.
Thanks, Candice. The next award wasn't advertised, and as judges, we debated at the end that what we saw were exceptional entries and then mediocre entries. Now, the interesting debate we have as judges when you get a mediocre entry is if you know the brand concerned, you might know that they're actually doing better work than what their entry says, but we cannot judge it against that. We have to judge against the quality of the written entry. So what that means is and the reason that's so important is because we have international judges, we have international who may not know some of the local customer value propositions. So the quality of what's written on the entry is what we absolutely all have to judge the award against. We did run a webinar a few months before, or a few weeks before the closing date, to talk through what we look for as judges. The quality of the information, the quality of the proof of return on investment, and so forth. And what we find is sometimes brands are willing to give information and it is completely confidential. It's always protected and judges sign NDAs and so forth. But what we're really trying to encourage is the more information that awards entries can give, and the quality of the submission really, really helps the judges be able to award accordingly. So there was one particular entry that just blew our socks off, so to speak, in terms of the quality of the written entry. So the brand concerned did not win the category, but we wanted to highlight their performance, namely because of the quality of the written entry. And also when I show you who the brand, which the brand is, you'll see that they are a newcomer to the loyalty landscape. So we want to recognize Checkers for their extra savings entry in terms of the quality of the written entry. So whoever wrote that, I hope you're listening, and I hope you get a nice bonus for that. So I just want to say congratulations. It is really important that the quality of entries are so well written, and we felt it very important to showcase your entry in terms of showing commercial return, extra value for the customers, and so forth. Our last and final, sorry, I actually have a quote from myself, forgive me. We'd like to commend Checkers on an exceptional awards extra savings entry, the most impressive in terms of clarity regarding commercial results, customer responsiveness, and loyalty methods used. We watch with interest as this program matures from its recent launch and initial performance. At the time of entry, Checkers was, I think, about 7 months old. Obviously now, a few months on, I think it's a year old already, but we'll hear that from Neil Schroeder later. The next and final award I want to talk through is the Emerging Loyalty Professional. Last year, we had Johan Millman, who won the Loyalty Personality of the Year, as the judges felt that Johan last year was leading the way, was really a personality that people look up to, and obviously with eBucks succeeding in so many of the categories. What we wanted to recognize this year separately was one individual showing real potential in the loyalty industry and potential to really lead the loyalty industry. So whilst the brand that this individual works for hasn't necessarily walked away with trophies from the loyalty awards, this individual we wish to acknowledge as our emerging loyalty professional. I have already mentioned Matabogo today, and I'm really sorry that Matabogo can't be here with us, obviously not in person, but online, and she'll be very disappointed. But obviously family comes first. But really she's leading an organization with a gargantuan membership base by default of the size of the Vodacom brand. But the relaunch of the Vodabooks program and the way in which Matabogo approaches the challenges, the way in which she works with the partners to the Vodabooks program, and the way in which she is showing the same willingness actually as Johan has done in the past to share and to engage with the industry. And we really need people like that to be engaging and willing and helping maybe brands who want to aspire to better loyalty performance to get an insight of what it's like to run a program of 20 million plus members. So Mataboho, we're very proud of you and very excited that you've walked away with this award and recognition. So thank you, and again, sorry you're not with us.